Hey y'all, Erin here. I'm a homeschool mama of 3 kiddos. I have a first grader, a preschooler, and a toddler, and today I'm gonna give you guys our 6-week update. We are already 6 weeks into homeschool, and it is just flying along. So I'm gonna start with my first grader. So we are using My Father's World for first grade. It is learning God's story, and I really like using this teacher manual because it just lays out everything for me. I don't have to think about extra things to do. It's all there. And the first thing that I love that it tells us to do is our morning devotion time. And I love devotions so much that I added this one, but this book, I love it so much. It's my favorite part of the day that we have breakfast and then we go right into devotions. All of my kids enjoy it. I love that it asks questions afterwards and we can talk about the story. So this is on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And then I like devotions so much I added this one. We're doing this one on Mondays and Fridays. The next thing we're doing is working on a proverb each week. And so Monday you introduce it, Tuesday you write it, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday you practice memorizing it. And it is working. Timothy has actually said back from memory some of the proverbs we've been learning, so I'm very pleased with that. For math, I talked about this in my last video, but we just finished up this workbook that we had started over the summer. We had a few lessons left, so we finished that, and now we're gonna go back into the My Father's World first grade math lessons, and like today we did Unix cubes, and that was a lot of fun, so I liked it a lot. Next, we're doing language arts, and he's still not loving this, but you know what? You're gonna win some, lose some, I think, and we're just pressing through and trying to make it fun as we can. And I said this last time, but first grade is more work than kindergarten. So we're just practicing those muscles. One of the things from this book is we're working on this. He's writing a little book called Animal Tales. So he just has to write the sentence on the bottom of the page and then illustrate it. So for instance, this says, 5 pigs ride in the bus, and then he drew the picture. There's 5 little piggies in the bus. So I like that they're adding on things as we go. That's kind of fun. The next thing I want to talk about is science. So for science right now, it's working on these 2 books, so plants and things outdoors. And this 3 weeks, we were learning about trees, and yay! I love learning about trees and being out in nature, being outside. And my mother-in-law was here for 2 weeks. So we took her up, we live near the redwoods. We took her up to the redwoods, we did a nature walk, and it was beautiful, amazing, great experience to be outside. And they even had this huge piece of a trunk where we could look at the rings in the trees. So that was so cool. So many interesting things to look at. So we enjoyed that so much. The next thing I want to talk about is this is our read aloud that they included, and on Mondays you read poems from here, and I love it. They're nice and short, they're easy to read, and they keep his attention, so I'm really enjoying that on Mondays. Other read alouds we're doing right now, we are still finishing Mrs. Pickawiggle. I like it, don't love it, but we're gonna finish it. I guess because I haven't loved it that much, we've been just doing all sorts of other read alouds. I have this huge basket of fall books of apples, pumpkin, leaves, all things fall. So we've been enjoying that so much and coming to this one every once in a while. Speaking of reading, we are still working on Bob books. Just working on that comfort level and confidence, and it's doing its job. It's still doing its job. So we're continuing to work on these as just to build that comfort level. For history, for first grade is about biblical history. So we're working on the timeline. This is going to be an ongoing project throughout the year. And we haven't cut these out or put them on the wall yet, but I just had them color it, and we talked about the different biblical things that happen in history for here. On to my preschooler. For my preschooler, she's 3, and we are doing All Aboard the Animal Train. And I said this last time, I don't want to be a broken record, but I just love it. I love this so much. They tie everything together so nice. Everything is just so seamless. They have great ideas. So this second unit was on a bear. And so Monday you read your virtue book, and it is Bear is Obedient. And it was perfect. They know toddlers and preschoolers, so Bear Being Obedient was so perfect. And out of our Tuesday story, can you think of a popular children's story about bears and about someone having to be obedient? Can you think of what that might be? Would it be Goldilocks and the Three Bears? It was such a good story. At the very, very end, I have a daughter with blonde hair who has curls, but at the very end, she's hugging her mama and she says, Mama, I'm so sorry I didn't listen to you. And I was like, oh, I needed that story. But it was so cute. So it just, again, tied in so well with the bears and being obedient. Wednesday is the reading out of her Bible, different Bible story each Wednesday. And Thursday, we read a sweet story out of the Margaret Wise Brown Treasury about a little bear going night-night. So very cute. This is the poster that she was working on for this unit. So bears, the color black, circles, God loves us, so Evie, Timothy, Titus, Papa, Mama, Babuya, and Penny obey. And then this is her writing everyone's name. I think that's so cute. I think I'm gonna have to keep this one forever. Friday is the poem, and it was a black bear. I forgot to mention these. One of the things she made was she made little puppets, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear when we did the Goldilocks story, and we would actually hold the bears up and say, who ate my porridge? Who ate my porridge? Who ate my porridge? It's so cute because she actually used these several times. So it did actually enhance the story. So I think she did a very good job coloring these. So cute. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is they include these cute little bear pictures, and you cut them out and you play Find the Bears. And that one of the interesting things about this is because first grade's a little bit more work. My son Timothy, he has been enjoying taking part and helping me with the curriculum for Evie. So he'll help me do the games, he'll help me find stuffed animal bears, he'll help me find stories with bears in them, and so he's having fun with this curriculum too. But so all of us will play this game, we hide them and take turns finding them, and we do this over and over, and they both have so much fun with that. Next I want to talk about is, I just remembered to do this, I forgot to do this with the bunny unit, but they send cookie cutters with the unit. And so I followed their instructions in the book, and they say to make sandwiches with these, and my kids loved it. It was a hit. So I think we did peanut butter and jelly one day, and we did grilled cheese. And so when the little bear sandwich showed up on their plate at lunchtime, they got so excited. So good job, My Father's World. This was a smart idea. They include this CD, so I actually remembered to put it in my van this time, and we were listening to the songs wherever we were driving around. So that was, I would suggest that if you do that as well, you'll be singing all of these songs. Now, in the back of the teacher's manual, they include lots of ideas about books with bears and stories you can read and to enhance your unit. Now, we love bears in our house, so we have so many books with bears. So I didn't bring all of them, I just brought a few of them, but I love bear books. This is probably one of our favorites. We're going on a bear hunt. Again, Timothy loved this as well. He even does this still. But what we do is we'll act out the scenes in this book, and we'll go across the living room doing all the different things, and then someone will be on the other side, they'll pretend to be the bear, and then the bear chases everyone back home. So this is a huge hit. If you're doing that and you haven't read that book before, I highly recommend it. And then this one is Brown Bear, What Do You See? Well loved in our house. It is such a good book. This one is Tick Tock Pooh's Clock. We love Pooh, so we have tons and tons of Pooh books. This was cute just because it talks about the sequence of the day. And then I really like this one, God Gave Us Love. We probably have, 6 books from this series, and they are so good. Biblical worldview, so cute book. And with that, I am just loving the preschool unit. I'm really glad I got it. No, she does not need any sort of formal education at 3, I know this, but she is excited that she has something for her school time, one-on-one time with me, and then also we can do as a group together, like the playtime. And so I couldn't be more pleased with this curriculum. It is working for us. It is so fun, and preschool is so fun. I love it. For myself, I am reading The Call of the Wild and Free. This book is perfect. I kind of just need, I read so many homeschool books last year, and I took a little bit of a break from reading all the homeschool books, and it was time for me to read another one. They're so good for encouragement and motivation and remembering why you're doing this. And sometimes there's, not every day is perfect. Some days are better than others, and sometimes there's hard days. And so this book is just really good at reminding me why I chose this road. Just having that atmosphere of loving to learn individually, but also as a family, learning as a family, and just how things are interesting, and that excitement of learning new things. So also just that gift of the freedom of childhood, just playing and yes, so I'm enjoying this book right now, The Call of the Wild and Free. And with that, if you're still watching, thank you so much. Thanks for following our journey in homeschooling. It's going well. We're enjoying it right now. And I hope this was interesting or encouraging or helpful to you. And I will see you next time. Bye.